Now that we have added our second relay to the project and configured the communications, we haven't made the connections for the second relay yet to the ground switch. So you should go back to your single line configuration through this double click here, or if it's still open you can go here to the bottom and click on single line, and this just bring up your single line diagram again. So as you can see on the right hand side, there has been a second relay added to our single line diagram, and since this is still a copy of the first one, you see elements in this or function groups in that relay which we don't use. So we don't have a circuit breaker. You can just click on it and say delete, I don't need it. We'll ask you again if you really want to delete it. You click yes. We want to keep the first disconnect switch for our ground switch. We'll rename it later on, but we do not need the second one. And we do not have protection functions in that bay. It's only a controller of the disconnect switch of the ground switch, so we can delete all the protection functions as well. Okay, next step would be to rename this maybe to an appropriate name. So you pull up your properties window again here, and you maybe want to change it to disconnect ground. So here's now the new function group called disconnect ground, and if you open up this disconnect, you see this black symbol again, and this means we can control the disconnect switch. So you drag and drop this connection to your single line diagram on the second bay to the disconnect switch. So now we are basically done with the connections in our two relays.